it's Swiftkey, and welcome back to the last door. And last time, I got a little confused about what I was supposed to do next, so I kind of wandered around throughout the game, off camera, and I found an area that I did not realize I could go to, which is this wood area here. So let's go in here and see if there's anything interesting. It's spooky. That's nice. Oh, that looks like blood. Oh, is that a dead dog? Deer? Creature? Corpse of a deer. Its abdomen torn open. It looks recently dead. Wonderful! And I'm in the woods where it died recently. Great. Is a werewolf gonna jump out and, like, maul my face? Cause, okay. I need to develop these pictures. I have the light bulb from the room, and I know that in a dark room you need red light, but the light bulb is white. So do I need to cover it in blood to turn it red? Really? I completely guessed, and that was correct. Okay, now the bulb is grossly covered in blood. Fantastic! Alright, so we got a red light for the dark room. And we can finally develop that stupid picture. Oh, I guess we can't go through here. Okay, so, yeah, I think this is actually where we came in, but that deer was clearly not there. Alright. Old ruins lay by the path. They seem to be Roman in style. Cool. Alright, well, let's head back to the dark room then. That was upstairs, right? Yes. Okay. That was in here. Yes. Alright. So, let's put the light bulb back in here. Fantastic. Alright, so what were the instructions for the... it's done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of vitriol and adding cyanide. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna make sure I've soaked the plate. It doesn't appear to have caused a reaction. So it's vitriol. The oil has caused a strong acidic reaction. And then cyanide. I've applied the liquids in the correct order. All that remains is to rinse the plate. An image is appearing on the plate. It's a photograph of Anthony and Alexandre. And is that a statue or a spooky shadow in the background? Oh, God, really? You need to stop having nightmares, dude. Well, that was fun. It's those people from the pictures, right? Image is back in the frame. Thank God. Alright, let's, what do we do with the picture? Can I show it to Alexandre? Even though he's kind of, like, still catatonic. Maybe it'll get a reaction out of him. Excuse me, sir. Alexandre, do you recognize this photograph? Take a look. It's you and our old friend Anthony, and there's someone else blurred in the background. Who is the third figure? Does he mean something to you? The bird awaits. Okay. Piece of clockwork. A hand. Ah, I guess this is for the clock downstairs, right? So this is... I've already put the cuckoo clock in here. I don't know why the clock is on its side. But I do remember from that note that the clocks chime at 6:15 on the cuckoo clock. So... the hands would have to look like that, I guess. Because it's on its side. which I'm still not sure why that is a thing, but let's go put, because the grandfather clock downstairs is missing its hand, so let's go and put it back. I'll put the clock hand in its place. I only need to set the clock to the correct time. Okay. Because, yeah, I think if I set it to 6... Oh, okay. If I set it to 6:15, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, no, that didn't work. Alright, let's try 3 o'clock, I guess? Would that be the correct orientation? Yeah, because the clock's on its side, so 6:15. The sound came from upstairs. Sweet. Creepy cuckoo clocks, that's always fun. Saithlitho. Bird has burst out at the stroke. Now its beak is open. Okay. There was a key inside the bird. Right, because when I shook it before, I could hear something rattling around inside. Okay. What around here was locked? Oh, I'm sorry, Alexandre. Why are you going crazy? He's having some kind of seizure. He's trembling out of pure horror. Oh, probably because I scared the crap out of him with the cuckoo clock. Best friend ever. Oh my. So... I'm trying to remember what was locked. Is there something in here that was locked? It's a diary. This is the last thing written. The last pages have been ripped off. October 12th. It's been a while since I can't devote any time to this diary for reasons beyond my control. An event most tragic has taken place in this house. Mr. Dupree has gotten ill, immersed in an everlasting stupor from which it seems he shall not return any time soon. Since the accident, I patiently take care of him. The doctor's treatments don't seem to do any good. I feed him like a child and make sure that all of the sculptures in the house are turned towards the wall. What else can I do? The clockmaker just left. He's done such a good job. In the end, Mr. Dupree is not going to be able to notice the changes in the clocks that he had so insistently requested. In his state, time will not be a problem anymore. Looks like the diary of a member of Alexandre's household. What happened to them? Can't believe I missed that before. Okay, this leads outside, right? Oh, right, this was locked, wasn't it? Cellar door's locked. I need a key to open it. Does this key open it? Jeez. Stupid birds! God damn it. A dusty carpet of Asian origin. Mold and dust cover the portrait, making the subject indistinguishable. Ugh. Why am I squelching? That's not good. This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. Inside this one, there's a gardener's shovel. The cabinet has a large stain of mold due to a high humidity of this atmosphere. Oh, that's why I'm squelching. It's wet down here. There are remains of a Roman mosaic behind this wall. I can't distinguish anything clearly. Oh, great, more angel statues. Amazing. An ancient statue in poor condition. Oh, I'm just waiting for a frickin' angel statue to grab me. Old ruins. It seems that they are part of the Roman settlement. Oh, yeah, let's go in the hole in the wall. That sounds like a great idea. Where the heck are we now? A book written in a language unknown to me. There's a scrawled annotation written in English on one of the margins. This and no other is the function of the serum we manufactured at the boarding school when we were young. It is something that we didn't understand at that time, to accompany the mind of the proscenium of the big theater, and there help us to look behind the curtain that separates the world of men from the land of truth. To look, I say, if anything, to apprehend an image of what lives there. Just that. Will the hoopoe, allow us to raise the curtain enough to walk off the stage and go beyond? And you probably shouldn't have peeked behind that curtain. Huge cage full of leftovers and dirt. Animals have been captive here. Innumerable jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. Lovely. Jars and test tubes. Everything is soaked in chemical residues and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. Gross. Unlabeled bottles and lab equipment. A bunch of dust-covered beakers with repulsive liquids. A few of them have developed fungi inside. Gross. I'm guessing I want to get back there, but because it looks like there's a hole back there. But I can't get back there yet, so there's nothing else I can interact with here. I guess the only point of me coming down here was to get the gardener's shovel. Please don't come to life. Please don't come to life. Please don't come to life. Don't need that. Don't need that at all. Because wasn't there a grave I wanted to dig up? Because, you know, that's a normal thing to do, right? Yeah, there was a grave over here that I was like, I can't dig that up with my hands. Can't dig with my bare hands. My God. Spare the thought. Don't know why you want to dig up the grave. Oh, great. Amazing. The lock is very rusty, almost shattered. The lock still resists. I can't open it by hand. Can I use the vitriol? Oh, was that the nun saving me? Oh, God. The remains of a humanoid body, but with a grotesque animal aspect. Maybe a small ape. It has a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. Oh, poor old Mike. Besides, of course, there's a paper leaf. Dear Alexandre, undoubtedly, your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How do you manage to get results with such alacrity? On another note, my epiphany with the treatise of alchemy was not accidental. Man, I cannot... This language is beyond me. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Raymundus Lully sought the same thing as we did. In his account, he describes a formula that he calls hoopa. Yes, like the legendary bird. It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity that what you told me about old Mike. I hope he gets better soon. Bidet ni qui siat. July 2nd. Okay. The skeletal fingers of the creature are clutching a rolled up canvas. Gimme. It's a map of the stars. Interesting. In some kind of navigation map, several constellations are marked. Vega, Deneb, and Altair. The Summer Triangle. Interesting. Okay. Dear God, okay. Oh God, that sounds like Alexandre. Oh dear. Back to the house, back to the house, back to the house, back to the house. Get to the house. Alexandre? 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 Where'd you go? Christ. Was that necessary? Some diary pages on the wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart as if someone had stripped it off the book hastily. October 31st. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all. When the birds finally sing and the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the mind. During the whole afternoon, a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it has cracked the larger branch of the old oak in the garden. I find it hard to get to sleep during these nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was awakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. What was my joy to see him standing on the balcony, watching the valley in a true serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right after the storm. It felt that a blessing had fallen upon this house, and for a moment I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. And then in the midst of silence I heard a sound that froze me in my seat and snatched all of my calmness with such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud noise beside me, low-pitched as the drag of a slab. Mr. Alexandre's snore, who was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I'll leave this house. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll go out on the balcony. Sorry for the pause, my phone has been going off, so I had to check it. Statue, it's holding something. Another angel statue, amazing. It's a lens mounted in a metal ring. Okay, crystal, but it's spelled wrong. Okay, what could that be for? God, why you gotta be so creepy? Okay, so I'm guessing Alexandre's outside, because, you know, why not? Because I heard, like, a weird running water noise. Are you in the creepy solarium? Just, I'm waiting for those angel statues to grab my ass. Assuming I need that angel head at some point. Was there a telescope in any of the rooms? Because I feel like that lens and the star chart are for a telescope. But I don't remember if there was a telescope. There might be in, like, one of the upper rooms. Maybe in that study room. Where did Alexandre go? That's my question. Is it this room? Yes. I do not see a telescope, though. Gosh darn it. Shelf is lined with strange and complex books. There wasn't one in here, right? Camera tripod. Not really sure what to do with this stuff. Maybe I need to go back into the cellar. There was no telescope out here, or in here, right? Yeah, no. Alright. Sometimes this game can be pretty opaque with what I'm supposed to do. Still don't know what happened to, like, his staff, which is kind of weird. Oh, is that supposed to be the wind? It sounds like running water. Okay. Strange enough, there doesn't seem to be any water in the well. I need to go back down here. I'm sorry, what? What was that? Good question. I'm guessing it's Alexandre. Oh, that's not a happy sound. Oh no, never mind. That's just my feet squelching in the wetness. Gross. Alexandre? I knew that was an opening. Okay. Well, there's the telescope I was looking for. There's a mountain of compacted snow. How can there be snow here but not outside? Wooden secretary desk, beautifully carved. The flip top has no knob or lock, just some strange symbols. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that's what the star chart is for, right? Right, oh, sorry. How do I... Yeah, there we go. Alright, so... Top left is like a plus sign. Top right is like a T with an O on the bottom. And then the bottom is like an X with a little dip on the side. Okay. Sure, I can totally figure this out. Oh lord. Okay. No, I'm not seeing anything that looks like the constellations. Maybe these are symbols for astrological signs, or because like I think that's the case because I'm pretty sure that's like Aquarius. I don't know. All right, let's check the telescope. Okay, so it's already what? No, I think this is not the triangle I'm looking for. Oh, okay. So that's what the star chart is for. Not what I thought it was for at all. Alright. What's this for? Is it for the telescope? The crystal fits perfectly in the telescope. Ah, okay. So that makes sense. So I need to figure out what stars I want to highlight. And then, alright, let me see. So the top of that one, the middle of that one, and alright, oh god. Hopefully I can figure this out. So this. Okay, so river, U, and M. Correct, this is the summer triangle. Okay. So this one was like the do not equal sign. This one was the U. Actually, that was on the correct one. Why did I click that? There we go. And this one was the weird M symbol. Yeah. Okay. There's a small cabinet with 2 slots for syringes. Only one of them remains. The voice again. It comes from the bottom of the pit. Oh, great. Yeah, I really want to go down there. There's nothing else here. What's the syringe for? Oh, great. Let's go down the pit. Alexandre. Alexandre! ... There's a chair in the middle of the room. Variety of surgical instruments and some jars with chemicals in them. Alexandre! ... Do I give him the syringe? This is what you asked me to search for, is it not, Alexandre? Am I right? The last door. Zaythel. The last door? We can cross together. What should I do? I'm waiting for you, here in the mist. It's nearby, I can hear it. What's nearby? What do you hear? I hear the beating of its wings. It knows we are afraid. I'm ready. Sit down. What is going on? Am I, like, submitting to this? This does not seem like a good idea. Okay. This does not seem like a good idea. What? Do you know what we will find? Do you know, or bleh, I can't read apparently. Do you think that we will find any clue here about Devitt's whereabouts? Oh, right, it's the doctor who's looking for me. The police must have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully they have overlooked something. What about this room? There's a sealed letter between this table and the wall. It looks like Herr Beechworth never sent it. I think it is best that you read it. Dearest Alexandre, please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it may stay that way, an open way for whatever lives on the other side. Vedet ni qui siat. Okay. Is that the end of the game? Oh, no. Hi, Devitt. Great, I'm in the mist again. Okay. I'm waiting for the jump scare. I'm waiting for the jump scare. Hi, Alexandre. So are we passing through the last door? The adventure continues in season 2. Okay, so that's the end of this particular part of this game. I actually do have season 2, so I think I'll play that as well, just because I still have a lot of questions that need to be answered. You know, like, okay, so Devitt decided to go ahead and go through the last door with Alexandre, but we still don't know who. Like, it said 4 witnesses. Did that count the old man who burned himself to death? Was he one of the witnesses? I can't remember. But I still really want to know, like, what's going on? Who's this bird god that they keep talking about? And, yeah, like, why did I decide to go through with it? I just wanted to figure out where my nightmares were coming from. It seemed kind of sudden to be like, yeah, no, I'm totally into this. Let's journey beyond the veil. Like, what? Alright. Extras. I don't know what these are. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this part here. And like I said, I do have season 2, so I think I will play that. These games are fairly short. This game was only 7 parts, I think. So yeah, I'm definitely going to check out season 2. Let me know what you guys think about that ending. You know, did you think it was strange that Devitt all of a sudden was on board with all of this? Or what the heck was going on with Alexandre? Let me know what you think down in the comments. And if you did enjoy this series, please press the like and subscribe buttons. I really do appreciate all of your support. And I will see you guys in my next video. Have a great day.